at his hand.
What is up with your
Exactly.
pinky? His pinky? Just for all the people who are not seeing, just listening, his pinky is sticking out super far. It's weird.
It really hurts.
It's like
it really hurts.
It's
bad.
like Spock has it stick out.
Yeah, it sticks out to the side, and I'm like.
Can you bring it in?
Yeah, but when I just
see that's normal. They're about the same.
Boom. When I just do normal, that's what it does. And so it hurts like crazy, like all the way, like in here. It's been like this for a month now. So, but even like within the side of my hand.
So you've done something.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did something. So I think I might right in here. I might have broken part of my hand, but.
So you're talking about you might have broken one of the little bones they sort of feel on the back of your hand that connects up to your pinky.
So I'm feeling because
one of those bones.
I'm like feeling along here and like down to the base here is where it hurts. But it also hurts like if I push to the side here, it's a shooting pain all down here.
You should smash it together with the other one and
I'm gonna pull it.
Oh
ready?
dear.
I'm gonna pull it. See if this helps. Ready?
Oh man, I'm
gonna pull it really hard. Maybe if I just pull it because this one. Ready? Hold on. I'm gonna pull this one.
Yeah.
See if you can hear it. Yeah, I'm gonna pull this one. Ready? See if you can hear it.
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah.
You heard that? That was pretty loud. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your two favorite facially blessed individuals. You know exactly who I'm talking about. That's right. The two bearded preachers aiming to misbehave. The goats of podcasts. That's us, baby. Yeah. You know it.
You know it.
So good.
So good. I love it. Did I tell you what Leia bought me? I didn't tell you, did I? Leia bought me 10.
Oh, no, I saw it.
10 turkeys.
I was way off with the thong comment.
No. Well, I mean, that was also in the order.
Good job.
But it's because these turkeys will not be ready for Thanksgiving.
They'll be ready for the next.
But they will be here, and they'll be here for the next Thanksgiving. So when all my family comes and invades Southeast Georgia for Thanksgiving this year, they'll come to the house, and we'll be able to take them out to the backyard and say, "You see those small turkeys out there? Next Thanksgiving, we're gonna eat them.
Absolutely.
We're gonna eat them. So good. So excited. Dude. Not for this year's Thanksgiving. I love it. It's fantastic. But 2019 Thanksgiving is gonna be.
You look at it. This is what you do. You look at that and you look at them and say, okay, here's the deal. In 2019. We're murdering all those turkeys and eating them. Every single one of you get your game faces on and get ready because every single one of you are going to have to kill and clean one of those turkeys.
Oh, well, I've only got 10, and we're probably going to have like 50 or 60.
Well, you got to send a representative from each family.
Representative from the family.
Representative from each family, and then they go out there and like, okay, you have till 2019 to figure out how you're going to kill this turkey. All right,
you want to hit it with a car. You want me to drown them.
You want to cut the brakes of the turkey's car.
Yeah. However you want to do it. It's fine.
If you want to, poison the turkey, I don't suggest that.
Nah, poison's probably not the best. You want to punch it.
If you want to go, and you want to take the turkey in the octagon and then fight to the death. Right.
You want to get it in that nice tight guillotine?
Yeah. You gotta figure out how to kill this turkey however you want to.
I was talking to Sarah and I was like, because I've been very upfront with my kids.
Kill those turkeys.
They pick up the turkeys and they pet them. I mean, they're so cute. They're cute little birds. But I've been very clear with them. I'm like, next Thanksgiving, you need to know this. We are going to kill and eat some of these birds. It's going to happen. And they're like, yeah, okay. That's what... Anna is the one who doesn't like it the most. Dave is all about it. Sarah is kind of like... She knows it's going to taste good, so she's sort of okay with it. But you know how much a pastured turkey costs? To buy it in the store?
Oh, yeah, they're expensive.
They're they go from anywhere between like $100 and $250 depending on the weight. It's ridiculous how much these things cost. But I've got 10 of those delicious little birds on my back porch and I'm excited about it.
You should have done.
I'm gonna do a practice bird.
You definitely need to do that.
I'm gonna kill
what
one.
You should have done is like you should have had one of those little turkeys in your
together.
hand, and you're like, "Listen, I want you all to know, 2019, we're gonna murder all these turkeys and kill them just like this." And then you bite the head.
Oh, and then
bite
kill
the
one.
head of one of the turkeys off, and you go, and you fly everywhere, and the kids are like, get used to it because we're gonna do this in 2019, and then you sling the blood everywhere, and you drop the turkey on the ground and it starts running around still, because it's,
that's what they do.
Traumatize them real quick, and then that way, 2019,
they're so cute,
in 2019, they won't feel so bad because they'll be bigger and uglier.
Well, the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to raise some chickens just to slaughter them.
Yeah, that sounds delicious.
Right. We're going to do that in the
some
spring.
Of your ducks
it takes about...
and eat them.
I want to eventually when we start producing more ducks.
Yeah.
Right? Because I've got 10 at my house right now.
You got plenty. You can kill one of those and eat them. That sounds delicious.
I know I can.
They're a
kill
little
one
greasy.
them,
They're a little bit of a greasy meat, but
well, I'm alright.
I love grease. I'm good. I'm good with it too.
Yeah, delicious. But we're gonna have to practice raising some birds, killing them, cleaning them.
The cleaning's gonna be the hard part.
Yeah, because I want to do some
get all that poop
first.
out, dude.
Oh yeah, to just do it, and then we're gonna do a turkey early. I mean, like a couple months early. These guys will be ready to kill and eat in the spring.
Yeah.
Right. So I want to do one in the spring or the summer, just to make sure that I can do it all and make sure that we got everything we need.
Now, question:
Are you? Good. And I'm gonna kill and clean them before my guests arrive.
Yeah.
For Thanksgiving.
Make sure you clean up where all the blood is too, so they don't go and there's like a spot in your yard that's covered in turkey blood and feathers.
Yeah, it's just blood and
turkey
everywhere.
heads. Yeah. How are you planning on killing them, Martin? I know some people they can't They have to shoot it or something like that. I've heard people shooting it with a 22, and I'm like, man, that sounds like a waste of meat, because whatever it hits, it's gonna waste it. You just gonna cut the head off?
Well, you get a cone, a poultry cone, and you put it up against a tree, and you stick it upside down in the poultry cone, and that sort of calms it down a little bit. You pull its head out the bottom of the cone, right? Then you take your sharp knife and you cut its throat on both sides. And you let it drain out, and you usually drain it into a bucket because you don't, you want your,
because your goats are gonna be licking up all that blood.
Well, I'm not gonna kill it in the place where they live.
Good call.
So I'm gonna kill them elsewhere. But you do that, and then you put them in some scalding water, about 145 degrees.
May I suggest?
And that helps the feathers fall off.
Killing them in front of the goats just to keep the goats in line.
Just to let them know.
Listen, man, I ain't afraid to do this to you too.
Goats of podcasting, I will definitely kill and eat a goat. I don't have a problem with it.
Sounds delicious too.
I've had goat before, and it's wonderful. You just got to cook it slow. That's the only thing you need to do. So those turkeys, we are definitely going to eat them, and I'm so happy about it. I mean, I'm really excited. The only thing is that we have to make sure we keep them alive, and turkeys, when they're babies, are really hard to keep alive. That's why you generally will buy 10, because you're going to lose some along the way.
Yeah.
But so far we're doing good. And I really just need 4 of them to survive to maturity. 1 for practice, and then 3.
We might have to do this too.
Because I don't know how big they're going
to do this too. This is a good idea. So hopefully,
Well, you can always come up for Thanksgiving, Justin. There will be room.
There's no room
at the table.
Dude, you got 50 people coming. I'm not gonna be able to. Dude, you know me. I'm all I get all too many people in a place, and I get all
yeah, it's a lot of people.
I'm gonna be all like, I need a drink. I need a lot more than this to drink.
You can hang out with my brother.
Literally,
So-
I will just sleep the entire time. Like that's what I do at my house.
I will drink him under the
Yeah,
table.
I totally will.
That's what
I will
Thanksgiving is
drink
about.
under the table. So,
Well, okay.
although
you do what
I
you
am
gotta do,
like
buddy.
not gonna.
It's an open
I
invitation to you.
know. It's just too
Any
many.
Thanksgiving.
It's too many
Come on
people
up.
for me. I get all like.
Okay,
"Ugh."
fair enough. Maybe you come up for practice.
I could
Thanksgiving.
probably do that. I might be able to do that.
Practice.
Yeah, man.
Thanksgiving.
Kill that turkey together, and
Yeah.
we can do it together.
That's right.
Yeah,
It'll
we
be
can-
fun.
We can like, we won't video it. We'll do the audio recording of it
No.
because that would
Yeah,
probably
so we
be
can-
really
because
funny.
it'll be
That'd
hilarious.
Really funny. It's
Ah.
all over me. Oh gosh, I'm throwing up. There's blood everywhere.
This is a good
It's
idea.
got merit.
So on our practice turkey, you might want to
Okay,
play.
I can probably do that. Yeah, I got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Just gotta.
That's right. Give me your phone number. I give him my phone number, 10% discount.
Nice.
Pretty sweet. I like it.
That's
I like
good.
it. So I buy a lot of stuff at Lowe's because that pretty much makes it tax free.
So
Pretty
they
cool.
had a rather obscure tool that
Did you have to buy the tool too?
I bought the tool, but I had to go find it,
Yeah.
and I had to. It's a rather obscure tool, but here's the reason: because like you had to get a new faucet, I had to go get something new too, just recently.
What?
I had to go get new jeans. Okay. Yeah, and so here it is. I also.
Do you need a special tool to get them on?
Yeah. But here's the deal. I have this really nice belt. Okay, I have a really nice belt. It's like super thick. It's a gun belt, and these things are expensive. Like I've had this belt for three years, and it's like it's top of the line. Like it doesn't. Yeah, it's
Pristine.
like, but I'm like, dude.
Nice leather.
I'm on the last hole and my pants are falling down, so I had to tighten it up. And so I had to get a special tool from Lowe's, and I was like looking all over for it.
To put a hole in it?
Yeah, and they had it there. Like I literally went there, they had 4 of them, and I was like, it's a belt hole maker, and you're just like, it just looks like a pair of like pliers.
For like leather workers? or
Yeah,
something?
and they had it, and I was like, dude, these guys are legit. Because guess who doesn't have this? Home Depot. Sucking Home Depot.
I would say that most normal people do not have a belt hole.
I have one now, and I love it.
Well, if I decide to lose weight and need holes in my belts, I will be coming to
Yeah,
your
dude,
house.
it's great. The thing, it's so easy. It's so easy.
Yeah.
It looks professional too. I was like, dang, I got a little too extra on the end now, but don't worry about that. I have to tuck it into the other the side one. It goes into the side one. So, but I had to get new jeans because I went down 3 sizes. Okay.
Hey man, that's good.
But
Good for
thank you. But here's the deal. All right. Jeans have changed since I last purchased them.
When did you last purchase?
Probably like 6 years ago.
Okay.
All right. They have trained.
What is the change? What's
They're
the change?
not normal material.
So it's not like regular. You're saying they're not like regular denim.
No, they're not. They're like stretchy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know that, right? Oh,
Yeah.
It's
weird.
It is weird. And so like,
It's not.
so
normal.
I go to the
It's
store, and had I not taken Faye with me, I'd have walked out.
You've been like, forget these stretchy jeans.
I would have been like, hey, where's the normal jeans at? Because these feel like spandex, and
Where's the right
where's the real jeans at?
You got some Levi's
Every pair of jeans I
501s
put
up in
on
here.
here, they feel like I'm putting
Boot
on
cut.
yoga pants. And
How do you know what that feels like?
well, I wear tights for tights for jiu-jitsu.
You wear a rash
I wear
guard.
rash guard, so I know
Yeah.
what I feel like. So
You gotta say a rash guard, man. You can't say I wear yoga
They're
pants.
not-
to
they're not
jujitsu.
yoga
You gotta
pants.
say I wear
I got a new
rash
pair.
guard.
I got a pair of camo, like black and gray camo. Oh, can't wait to wear them tomorrow. So excited.
I thought you had a uniform. I thought they made you
Well,
wear a uniform. On gi
yeah.
day.
On no
You have to
gi.
wear the gi.
And gi day where the
No gi's wide
yeah,
open.
well, you do have a uniform. It's like I don't have the shorts for the uniform yet, but I have the top. So I have a long sleeve rash guard, but I just got leggings. So, or
I need to get a
Yeah,
rash
you
guard.
should totally get a rash guard.
I don't have one, but I need
So,
one.
anyways, I go in there and I'm like, she hands. I try on a couple pairs and everything, and I'm like, man, what is going on with these jeans? They feel so weird. And I'm in a 30. I tried 34s on them. I'll try 33s, but they fit. And I go out there. I go, babe, there's something wrong with these jeans. And she's like, what's wrong? I said, look at them. And I'm like grabbing the side and I'm pulling them out. I'm like, dude, they stretch. And she's like, that's how jeans are nowadays. I go, why? She goes, I don't know. They just.
Yeah, it's good. That's a fair question.
I don't know.
Why?
Apparently every jean feels like this now. Like every jean is made of this. And I'm like, unless you're going like a traditional Levi's or something like that, you know.
Is there latex in it?
Yeah, there's some kind of latex in it.
There is?
So the jeans you have, there's latex in them, Martin. And I'm like,
Man.
I was like, this, but see, had I not, because the day before, no, the Sunday before, it was Friends Sunday, and had a bunch of young people that came up to me and talking to me and everything, and they were like, I was saying, yeah, I'm gonna have to go get some new jeans, and then they were like, oh, they're totally awesome nowadays. I was like, they're freaking jeans. What's awesome? They're like, oh,
Yeah,
man, this
jeans.
one young guy, he's like, oh, this is how they're made. They're made out of this material, and he's like he's like pulling on the side of his pants. I was like, what the heck? I was like, that ain't a thing. And then I go to the store, and Faye's with me, and she's like telling me, she says, no, this is how jeans are made. And I go, I don't understand.
It's made out of rubber
It
bands or
is,
something.
and so, but they're really comfortable. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
But they don't last as long.
Are you
man.
sure?
How could they? How could you replace some thick denim that stands up on its own that takes you 2 years just to work them into where they
Yeah,
move
but
right?
these just.
That pair of jeans that last you 10
I'm just
years.
telling you, these new jeans just hug me perfectly. Like, they just.
It's like I'm in the warm embrace of the womb.
Yeah, like I'm just like, man, these feel good. Like I don't, I mean, they're a little tighter than normal. They're a little tight.
You're wearing skinny jeans.
Well,
bro.
I'm not. Because here's the
Skinny
deal. I
jeans.
wear boot cut.
Because they're
I'm
hugging
wearing
you.
boot cut jeans, okay? Because I have boots. But Faye handed me a pair of jeans. She goes, try these on. And I go, okay. And I go try them on. And literally, it was like I was wearing a pair of yoga pants. I was like, what the heck is this? I walk out and I go, no, I'm not wearing this. And she's like, oh, they look cute. I'm like, no, they don't. These look obscene is what they look like. Like, you can see everything, okay? They were so tight, you could see everything, Martin.
Did you feel like you were on
I
display?
did. I felt like I was.
Did you feel like you were presenting?
I was like, this is not
all
right.
your goods.
This is not right.
and
I cannot preach in these, and
No, because people are going to see the outline.
oh gosh, it was so weird.
You can't let them see the outline.
It was
man.
so weird, and so.
That's what you get for preaching in jeans. Someone's going to see
Well,
the
not
outline.
now. I don't.
And
They're
that's
not. They're,
why-
I didn't get
that's why
those. I
you're
got the
sick.
regular ones. I got the boot cut,
Khaki
and I got
pants, slacks. Slacks. You need to
I'm not
wear
wearing
slacks.
So
And a tie. I wore a tie on
Yeah.
Sunday, and because the folks at my church haven't seen, they've asked me this before, like different people, because sometimes I'll wear a tie, sometimes I'll wear a jacket. Most of the time I won't wear a tie, but I will always make sure my belt matches my shoes, and I will wear khaki pants. That's sort of what I wear most of the time. When I wear a tie, I'll wear a tie if I'm wearing one of the shirts that I have, where I don't like the way the collar sits. If the top button's not buttoned, right? So I got a couple shirts that are nice shirts. They look good. I bought them to wear with suits. But if I'm wearing it and I don't button the top button, the collar looks stupid. I mean, just something about the way it sits. I just don't like it.
Yeah.
Right. So I button the top button when I wear those shirts, and I put on a tie because I don't want to be walking around top shelf without a tie because I think that looks stupid. I got like lists of things that I think look stupid. I don't want to look.
We don't
stupid.
top shelf. We're
So
not top shelfers.
No, we're not top shelf guys, man.
We're real men.
I'd rather rock a deep V.
Yeah,
I'd rather rock a deep V than top
yeah, I'm
shelf.
rocking one right now.
That's right. Actually, I was thinking the other day that I might need to get some undershirts that are V-neck. I don't have any V-neck undershirts. I just have the regular color undershirts. But if I want to rock a deep V on a Sunday morning, I'm going to have to get the V-neck shirts. That way they can all see my chest.
Yeah, or just don't wear an undershirt.
Show it. I got to, man. I sweat too much. I gotta.
That's true. I do too. But like during the week, I don't.
I'm a sweaty guy.
During the week, I don't always wear an undershirt. I just drop that. I let it go. I let the chest hair show. It's sexy. So sexy.
Deep V. Yeah, you're pretty much just buttoning 3 buttons.
Yeah, I pretty much.
The 3 buttons around my belly button. One above, one below, one right over it.
Sometimes I don't even button my shirt up. I just walk out that front door with my shirt open, and it just goes behind me. I feel like,
Well, you are in Florida, so that's sort of like a Florida thing.
It totally is.
Good for you.
And I want everybody to see my one row of abs.
Yeah, they want to see them. It's not just that you want to see them; they want to see them. But anyway, whenever I wear a tie, people will. A couple of the folks who, I think they want me to dress in a suit and tie,
all the time.
or some all the time. They'll always come up and say, "Oh, you look exactly. You look so nice today." And I'm just thinking to myself, the only reason I wore a tie today is because I wore this shirt that was clean, and it just happened to be the one that I grabbed, which is usually the way that works. And I don't like the way the collar sits, so I put on a tie. So I don't even have a tie in my house. All my ties are at the office.
That's kind of cool.
So they're all at church, because I'm not wearing one outside of church, because I don't need one. I'm not going to. But so I pick one out and put it on. But there'll always be a couple of folks who say, "Oh, you look so nice today," and I'm just like, "Thank you. I do look nice."
Man, I'm working this catwalk here. Yeah, baby.
It's funny. One of the people said, "Oh, you must be trying to get a promotion, right? Because you're dressing up." And I was like,
boss.
"What am I going to be promoted to? I mean, I'm at the end. I'm at the top of my field. There is no up further. Like I can't be the bishop
right now because I think that job's already taken."
Next level, bro. Next level. Get to the next level. But yeah, there's nowhere else for me to go.
You should probably start with trying to be the Holy Spirit first. You know what I'm talking about?
Is that easy?
Or Jesus? I mean, you're gonna have to die on the cross.
I'm not feeling like any of those are easier.
I don't think so either.
I'm thinking they're all equally difficult.
But
yeah. I'm
There's
just not
no
sure
promotion for you.
Just can't do it. No.
Are you trying to get a promotion to what?
Exactly. How? Where? By wearing a tie here with you folks?
Are you gonna make me the preacher again? Because I'm already that.
Right. Are we gonna start a satellite campus in the next town over or something? Because I don't think that a tie is gonna make that happen. You need like need a bunch of videos.
You need a DV to make that happen, man. Because that's where it's at.
Around here, it ain't happening with no top shelf nonsense. I have a preacher buddy who does top shelf. He wears like a golf shirt, top shelf, and a jacket, like every Sunday. And I just don't get it. I don't understand the style. And he's only like 2 years younger than me. And I'm just thinking, did I miss something? Am I like ignorant of men's fashion? Because I feel like when I need to look good, that I can.
Yeah.
Right? Like I've got all the necessary. We were talking about clothes before we started recording. I've got all the necessary clothes to look good when I need to. I can look good in. I've got a couple of suits. Look good in. I've got some higher quality shirts. You look good in. I got matching belts and shoes. You know. So I've got all the necessary pieces to look good, and I know how to put them together to look good and all that sort of stuff. Most of the time, I just wear a Star Wars shirt though, because I gotta represent myself as an individual.
Absolutely, man.
And I'm a Star Wars fan, so it's
nerd
just
power, man.
But anyway, I don't. Maybe I just don't put a whole lot of stock in how you dress.
Yeah.
How we dress. I just don't really think about it too much.
I mean,
mostly I don't want to have pit stains from sweating too much. That's really what I want to avoid.
That's why I wear an undershirt, so I don't have pit stains. And
sometimes I'll wear a jacket. Like if I'm going to play the guitar, I sweat a lot when I play the guitar or the mandolin in the worship service. I will always wear a jacket because I know I've got rings, even with the underskirt.
The only time the last time I was sweating really bad, I remember they had the lights on really high, and I was like,
Were you talking about the end times?
I was
You
talking
were
about
going to make people mad?
And somebody turned one of the ACs off. And I was like, man, it's hot here, and the lights were turned up.
Smart.
But no, I typically don't have to worry about sweating because I have Donald, and he just takes care of those ACs. It's like nice and cool in there. So, but no, every time
there is nothing better than having a solid AC man in your shirt.
Yeah, that's right.
That is a work of art.
Here's the deal.
We've got a couple in our church too, and it's great.
Here's the deal.
Wonderful.
They will say like when I wear like a suit, I have one suit. It's like a black suit.
It's your funeral suit, right?
And you got funerals and weddings. I wear the same suit. So they're like, every time in lately they see me in a suit and tie, they're like, oh, well, you look so nice. And I go, weddings and funerals. That's what I said. That's what I wear. Change the tie, change the other shirt. I don't care. Maybe I'll buy another shirt, but typically for weddings and funerals, I wear a white shirt with it. You know, tuck it all in, we're good to go. You know, no issues whatsoever. And so I'm like,
it's nice that men's fashion is pretty static.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. Because you'll probably be able to wear that same suit your entire life. As long as you stay about the same size.
If I lose too much more weight, I'm going to have to get it tailored, taken in a little bit, you know. So maybe not the pants, but...
That's not too bad. That's not too expensive.
For jackets, it's easy to kind of deal with a jacket. So, I don't know what I'm going to do with all these freaking shirts, though. So...
Throw them out.
Yeah, well, I got to replace
Look, you only need like 4 Star Wars shirts, and you'll.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that, Martin.
You need one with Jar Jar Binks that says he's still cool.
He's not.
You need
he never was. He's not cool, and he never was.
We get on the back. It says Binks fan.
Nope. I was not a Jar Jar Binks fan.
Do you see? What was the movie? That was like a guy was dying, and he and his buddy were going on a quest to watch the Phantom Menace, and before it comes out, I forget what this movie was called, but they go and they're trying to find it, and William Shatner's in it, and
no clue what you're talking about.
Some guy in this movie gets a full back tattoo of Jar Jar Binks, and he's like, "This is gonna be the man, dude. He's gonna be the best." So funny.
He got it before the movie?
Yeah, I got it before the movie. You gotta see this movie. What is it called? Man. If you're on the if you like the Two Bearded Preachers Facebook page, please tell me what this movie is, because I cannot remember what
Sounds like a horrible movie.
But, no, well, I mean, it's terrible buddy comedy, but it's just the guys try and go to watch the movie. And then what's really funny is at the very end, they sort of look at each other as they're about to watch it. Oh no, I just spoiled it. Because they get to see the movie. As they're about to watch it, they look at each other and they're like, "What if it sucks?"
And it did.
And it did.
That's fantastic. That dude's stuck with a Jar Jar Binks tattoo, back tattoo all over it. Man, that's gotta suck to be him.
Okay, if you had to get a full back tattoo, what would you get?
Dragon.
A dragon?
I'd go dragon. Okay. Yeah, big old fiery dragon. Or maybe like a giant phoenix. That would be kind of cool.
What style? American traditional dragon? Asian dragon? Like
I wouldn't mind
Japanese
like a little
dragon?
bit of an Asian style, you know, but I'd want it to be a little unique, like not necessarily just straight Asian, you know, but not like not real like not like a bunch of pastels either, you know.
So you don't want the watercolors?
I don't want the watercolors,
on it?
no.
Don't want a watercolor dragon?
I don't want a water.
Leia's talking about it getting a new tattoo. She's been talking about it for about, I don't know.
One of those Japanese,
the past 5
Japanese
years.
fish, the koi or carp.
Well, she can't decide what to get, and she's even said to me the other day, she's like, "I'm ready for a new tattoo. I need to get a new tattoo." And I said, "Okay, what are you getting?" She's like, "I don't know." And I was like, "Well, then you're not ready to get a new tattoo because you don't know what you want. You probably need to know what you want, I would think."
Absolutely.
Because I think that the more tattoos you get, though, the less you care about what you
yeah.
You're like, I've already got all sorts of stuff. So just whatever.
Back when
put whatever
when Red
wherever.
was like really into putting stuff on me, he's like, "Hey, I got an idea." I go, "Okay, come on in," and he just put something on me. I'm like, "Cool, thanks, man." So
that's cool.
So he's like, "I got an idea." He'd always be like, "I got an idea," and then I come in, and then he puts stuff all over me, and I'm like, "Dude, that's a cool idea. I like it." Or I'll be like, "Hey, think about this," and I tell him something, and he'll be like, "All right, come on in. I'll do something," and they'll just start jotting stuff down.
Man, sometimes I wish I was an artist.
Yeah, me too.
Because I think it's really cool that guys like Red or people who are able to do graphic design or whatever, how they're able to use their creativity to make something that wasn't there before that you can see. I think that's really cool. Because I'm just not good. I'm not good at drawing. I'm not good at art, right? And so I just really appreciate
what is that? What is that one style you were like real big and you were like, dude, this
trash polka, man, and I'm gonna get one.
Dude, I'm
definitely
into that.
gonna get
I think that stuff is cool.
That stuff is cool. It is
trash
awesome.
polka on the back. Oh.
Well, here's what I'm thinking, because I want to get something on my left arm over here, and what I'm thinking is I want to find somebody who does trash polka, and I just want to tell them, okay, here are some of the things that
elements
I like.
that I'd like you to put in here, you know.
Yeah, this is the stuff I like. Make me a tattoo that looks good.
Yeah.
And then that way they'll be able to make something that's got the things that I like, but they'll be able to make it look good. Because I would probably have ideas, but my ideas are probably stupid and probably look bad because I'm not at all a visual artistic person, right? That's just not who I am. But I love trash polka. It looks so good. Somebody did that. The tattoo show that I watched, Ink Masters, started up again, and they had a guy say that he wanted a trash polka tattoo, and
did they make
the fella who was doing it didn't know what it was all about. He just knew, okay, so it's sort of black and gray, and it's sort of red, and there's some patterns in it, and the guy just made a stupid looking tattoo. It's just like I'm not a tattoo aficionado, right? But I was looking at it and I was like, that just doesn't look right. It doesn't look like the style of trash polka. It just looks like red and black and gray, and here's a blue stripe over there. I mean,
I like how it's like when you have like the blacks and grays. You know, I would like a little bit like almost like a weird kind of digital pattern too in there. You know, a little digital, but then like almost like a just kind of like the middle of it, just a red streak. You know, just a paint like a paintbrush.
Like a paintbrush line.
Yeah. There's a wrestler that has one of those. It looks legit. You know.
Who's the wrestler? I need to know more about wrestlers.
Bray Wyatt. Yeah, I think he has one that's very similar.
Oh, Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, he's got a pretty cool looking like tattoo that's like a red brush. I don't know if it's traditional trash polka, but I think it's similar to it. It's got some elements.
I mean, this is a new style of tattoo, so there's not a whole lot of hard and fast rules just yet. But you can tell when one looks stupid.
Yeah. His looks cool. You see it, you're like, oh, that's legit. So
the sensei's kid at the judo club is a 7-year-old kid in a wheelchair who loves wrestling, just loves it. So whenever the kids are doing judo class, he comes up and he brings all of his wrestlers, and he and I play with wrestlers while the kids are doing judo.
That's cool.
It's pretty fun. I think we should get that kid a trash polka tattoo.
Man. That would be cool. That would be awesome. He'd probably love it, man.
Yeah, except for all the pain.
A little bit of pain never hurt nobody. See what I did there?
So what sort of elements do you think I should get in this trash polka tattoo?
I think you should put a beard somewhere in there.
That's smart. I like that. But maybe that'll be the red element.
Yeah.
So, since
you got a little bit of a red beard. I think you should get a beard in there.
That's right.
I think you should.
I like it.
I don't know.
A lot of times there's text in them, so I was thinking the Shema would be good in there. Hero Israel,
let me suggest whatever you kind of do. Instead of it being traditional lettering, hear me out on this.
Okay.
Like a page. Okay.
Like a page
of paper where it's filled in, so you can tell it's a page of paper, almost like like say it was like a cut a rip page, say a rip page out of the Bible, and it's not the lettering, it's your skin. It's filled in around it, shaded around it, like this tattoo, like mine on this. You know this one, right?
So a negative
space, like that right there. See how the stars and the lines, like negatives. So
yeah,
it's like that. That would look cool. Whatever, man. I'm gonna do that too.
Like, never mind. I'm keeping that idea for myself.
You can't do that. I'm doing that.
You can't do it. You don't have it anymore. Now
whatever. It's gonna be mine.
Calligraphy. So
let's see what else.
But yeah, I'm thinking.
I don't know. What else do you like? I think you gotta have.
I like my.
That, but
I like my pecan trees.
Like pecan trees. You can have one big. You have one big nut there. You know.
Yeah. Well, I gotta have two.
Yeah. 2 real big nuts, falling from the tree. You know.
Falling from the tree. That's right. Yeah. I don't know. I think that'd be good, because the tree would be representative of family, because my family lives at the pecan.
That's true. That's
very
true.
Good. Yeah. All right, you know, you don't got to get all churchy like that with it, though. You can just look awesome.
I might add some to underneath here. I want to come down on this arm to my elbow, maybe a little bit past it right there. So
yeah, you should do something full color. What about some of that new school stuff? You got any new school stuff? Red's not a new school guy. They probably don't have any new school. But I'm sure one of his boys does new school.
I wouldn't mind doing a full sleeve. I would love to do a full sleeve. And I could probably get away with it at our church. So, you know, if I ever had to go get another job, I could just leave my sleeves down. No big deal. So, but I don't know. I might get a full sleeve.
Get some on your hands. Get some hand tattoos.
I got them on the wrist, so.
Very nice. Very nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think trash polka on the left arm is probably the way I'm gonna go. I've told Leia that that's what I'm gonna get. But I'm not. It definitely seems like a more masculine style of tattoo to me.
Yeah.
It's because it's just the darkness of it. Because usually the black and gray is on the darker side in the style.
Yeah. Well,
that's just
because I have like the color on one arm and then I had the black and grays on the other. So I probably would put it on this arm, bring it down, you know, do something fill it all in on this arm, bring it down, and then, you know, with a little bit of red in it too. I think that would look cool. It would look sharp.
That'd be cool. Something to tie it all together.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like you're gonna have to call Red up.
You'll have to fill in the bottom here too. That's the hard part. This right here.
Yeah, that's the part's gonna hurt, bro. Yeah. That's not gonna be joyous. Man. You can always do like your buddy who's got the armpit tattoo.
Who has that? My buddy?
One of the Henderson boys got one.
Oh, he has an armpit tattoo. No.
One of the Henderson boys has the armpit tattoo. The inappropriate.
Oh.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
Gosh. I don't know if I've ever seen it.
Man, talk about regrets.
Regrets.
That is I would rather have misspellings.
No regrets, yo. You sure not one? Not even a single letter?
You might want to regret that one. So.
No regrets. No regrets.
So Saturday, I went to this debate, Justin. I went to this debate. Oh my goodness.
It's probably ridiculous, honestly.
Oh my, it was absolutely insane. Because I go to this thing and I'm like, and me and Leon were talking about it before, because we went early so we could sit down and have dinner, and then go to the debate and be there a little early so we could hang out a little bit and all that sort of stuff. And I say to him while we're eating dinner, he wanted to get some steak, boy. I was like, all right. You don't gotta tell me twice that we're going to the steakhouse. I will go. It doesn't matter.
Exactly.
To me. I just want to be, even if I don't get steak, I just want to be around the smell. But of course I'm gonna eat steak. So
absolutely, man.
So we did have some. So we're sitting there, we're eating our steak, and I'm like, dude, this debate can go one of two ways.
No, it can't. It can only go one way.
That it can go one of two ways. The winner's already set, right? The question of the debate was, is homosexuality consistent with Christian obedience, right? So, obviously, it doesn't. The two don't fit, right? Christian obedience and homosexuality do not go together. That's clear.
Absolutely.
Okay? So, but the debate can still go one of two ways, and it all has to do with the people who affirm the statement, the affirming side, the ones who say that homosexuality can be consistent with Christianity. Now, the two ways are this: you can either have some thoughtful, careful guys who would argue for argue in the affirmative for homosexuality in the New Testament, who interact with the text and present a different way of understanding the text to make sense of their position, right? That's one way. Yeah. The other way, the way that it went, was some people will make an emotional argument based on their personal desires. That's the way it went. Now, here's what happened.
Did somebody cry?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I wanted to at different points. Dude, I honestly felt bad. I felt bad. I mean, it was crazy.
Were you like sitting there, man, y'all pooping the bed here?
They were just so thoroughly crushed in every possible way by an Old Testament scholar and a New Testament scholar. So it was a team debate. And it was just devastating.
Was it were the other two on the other side, were they scholars in anything other than emotions?
They were, oh man, they did not present themselves that way. I mean, I don't know their educational background, but I can tell you what they ain't. They ain't somebody who deals with the original languages. They aren't somebody who has carefully thought through their position in terms of church history or reasonable hermeneutics or anything else like that. It was just a bloodbath. Yeah. When I described it to my church members, and later, today I was at lunch with some other ministers in town, and they asked me what it was like, and I was like, dude, it was just like if Mike Tyson boxed a 3-year-old. That's exactly what it's like. I mean, I know who lost, right? But I'm not sure the other guys won because it was just so one-sided.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
so in terms of debate, yes, they're the winner. But was the conversation furthered at all? Well, I don't know because you didn't have thoughtful people on the opposing side.
I think that
they were just getting crushed.
Yeah, you can't bring, in my opinion, you can't bring emotions into like a sound biblical discussion. It's really hard to bring there can be, but there's sometimes you gotta check that at the door. Like, in some aspects. In this right here, you don't go up against, okay, here's the deal. You don't go up against a biblical scholar like James White and go with your feelings. You don't do that.
Or Dr. Michael Brown, and you could see there were moments.
Were they just laughing
when the other people were talking? No, you could see Dr. White and Dr. Brown. You could see them cringing at the things the other guys were saying, and they're trying to be.
That's a shame, man.
Kind as they
really
could.
Oh, well, that's good.
But,
I can appreciate that.
But it was still just such a thorough, brutal beatdown.
They did. So they were legit kind of. They weren't total d-bags.
You need to go and watch some of this. I have it linked on my Facebook page. So go and check it out.
I'll definitely because it just it's just you don't like whenever somebody says to me, I feel like this should be right, or I feel that this is okay, I kind of look at them and I go, well, it's not. You know, I kind of want to be like, sorry to tell you, but
people feel a lot
of things, and most of the time it's not right. You know, and you know, like, or I've even heard this too. Like, I know the Bible says this, but I'm like, okay, well, you lost me at but, okay.
Yeah, last night at Bible study, somebody said, I know there's a place in the Bible where it says something about the age of accountability. I don't know where it is. And I was like, no, there's nothing in the Bible about the age of accountability. They're like, what? I was like, yeah, there's nothing in there. Good luck.
Something that's what we
it's not
we came up with that.
We made it up.
Did you crush their hopes and dreams? Like, I know
Sure
there's
did.
something in there about the age of accountability. No, it's just something that we talk about. You know, it's like, and typically we think it's like, you know, it gets younger every year. We're like, oh man, this kid's of the devil. Yeah.
The age of accountability cracks me up because we want to say, we want to have the confidence that all babies go to heaven, right? That's really what we want, right? But we don't know that. So you get comfortable with being uncomfortable because we don't know that. Now, do I think that's probably true? Yeah, I think it's probably true, but I don't know that it's true.
Yeah.
Right? So I couldn't speak authoritatively on it because there's nothing in the text about an age of accountability. And how do we have that? Now, I personally have some differences of opinion on the nature of salvation and how all these things are happening, right? So I'm very comfortable with the idea that God chooses all the little babies that are born to go to heaven. I think that's pretty reasonable, right? I don't think that there's an age of accountability where all of a sudden at this one moment in the person's life they go from complete innocence to completely accountable for everything that they do.
It's called 13, okay? Everybody knows.
Is that the age? Yeah, 13,
man. Come on.
That's when the Jewish boy became a man.
Get
so
with it,
13.
dude.
Time to get married too.
Make babies.
13.
Might as well start making babies.
If you had an 18-year-old just out of high school, boyfriend and girlfriend, and they come to you and they say, we want to get married. Mm-hmm. What kind of counsel would you give?
You're like, don't do it.
They've been dating since they were 16.
Don't do it.
16.
That's
don't do
a bad idea. Yeah.
Don't pull the trigger.
Do not pull the trigger.
Come on, pull the trigger, make some baby.
Don't do it.
No?
Don't do it.
that?
You should.
What would you tell them to do? Get a job.
Go to school. Get a job.
Go to school.
Don't live together. Don't live together.
Don't live together.
I would say that too. Whatever you do, don't keep it in your pants. That would be a go-to thing too.
That's a go-to, right?
That's a go-to. Keep it in your pants.
Man, you're gonna give them the keep it in your pants.
Yeah, I would totally give them a keep it in your pants speech. I'm like,
let me ask you something. You're 18 years old. Do you remember what it was like to be 18?
Yes. Very difficult to keep anything in my pants, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Very difficult. I'm not saying it's easy. No one ever said any of this is easy. You know? I'm just saying do it. You know? Like I'm not.
I love your take on it.
I'm not saying this is gonna be easy. I'm just saying that, you know, come on. Just don't be dumb. You know? That's what I'm saying. Okay? Can we just
Oh man, there's so many jokes I could say right now, but none of them seem
No, they're definitely not appropriate.
Very off color.
We can all agree that they're definitely not appropriate.
They would all get edited out of the
Maybe not. I don't know. I'm the editor now, so
yeah, that's true. Yeah. They might sound in there.
You're more...
I've noticed I've been sounding dumber lately. So.
That's always been a thing. You always made me sound so stupid. I'm like, well.
No, I really didn't. In fact, I deliberately try to cut out ums and coughs.
I leave everything in. I leave all in. I leave it all in, and I'm like, you know, if.
How would you like to participate in the Two Bearded Preachers podcast? Well, let me tell you how you can do that. One, you can go ahead and send us an email at twobeardedpreachers@gmail.com, or you can go ahead and give us a call at 951-47-BEARD. That's 951-472 888-3273. Leave a message, and if you do that, we'll actually play your voice, your message on the podcast. And don't forget to go ahead and give us a 5-star rating on your favorite podcast platform. That'll really help the show grow, and we would appreciate it greatly. Thanks so much. See you next week.
That debate though was fun to watch. It's the only debate I've ever been to.
Yeah.
Right? Like I've watched a lot of debates on YouTube and I've listened to a lot on podcasts and that sort of thing. This is the first one that I've ever been to, and I will go to another one because it was pretty cool.
Why go? Why go? Why not do one? Come on, baby.
It's
Get up in that.
Wait,
yeah.
do a
Yeah,
debate?
be a debater. Be a master debater.
That's not really. No, I don't want to be a master debater. That's
I
not
think you'd
really
be
my
like
thing.
the best master debater ever, Martin. Like you should totally.
If you say
You
so.
should totally be a master debater.
I could work on it. To see how.
Dude, I feel like you're
goes.
probably already a pro at master debating.
Maybe. You never can tell.